every day. All right, let's get going. So wiggle your toes a little bit and wiggle your fingers, wiggle your head. Take any movements that you need here to get rid of any of your sympathetic energy. We are going to go parasympathetic today. We will still do sun salutes, but we really are going to concentrate on parasympathetic tone and calming down the nervous system. So take any last little movements and then anchor your feet to the floor. And sometimes what's helpful for that is to actually stomp one foot and then the other. Just stomp them on the floor. Don't do that so hard that it hurts, but do it so that you feel connected. Now today I'm on a carpet, and so I have a carpet underneath my feet, and then I have a hardwood floor, and then I'm an architect, so I know exactly what's under there. Plus I designed this building, so I know that there's plywood, and then I know that there's a foundation, and then but I can see the earth out there, and I know what the earth feels like. I've already had my feet in the earth this morning. So I use that picture in my mind's eye to go down to earth, which is really helpful. My ankles are directly under my knees. My shoulders, as much as I can, are above my hips. And my hands are on the arms of this chair because this is a rocking chair, which should be interesting. So it has arms on it. So we'll see what happens. You can also, of course, put your hands in your lap. Face your hands up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. And just begin to use your tools. So what are your tools for arriving, for being present? I always do a lot of meditation and yoga here in Shediac, but this year is even more because I don't have to take care of anybody, and I don't have to be home at any particular time. So I have been doing lots and lots of meditation work and lots of yoga. Deepen your breath in and out through your nose. And let's take a little bit of a breath practice here before we get going on our actual breath practice. I'd like to take like a nervous system breath practice. We're going to do 10 breaths, inhales, exhales through your nose. On the inhale, we did a little bit of this yesterday, but it's something that I'm working with right now. On the inhale, find a part of your body that you want to soften, and it can be anywhere. It can be close to your heart, close to your head, or far away. It can be your toes, your fingers, and I encourage you to go all over your body. Take a breath on the inhale, figure out that body part, send your awareness to it, investigate it, see if it has tension in it, and on your exhale, release the tension. So we're going to do that 10 times. Deeply inhale. Find that spot. For me, it's the tips of my fingers. And then on the exhale, I'm releasing. So it's kind of like a little journey through your body. Inhale, find your location. For me, it's the backs of my knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, investigate. Exhale, release. Try to keep those body parts soft after you move on to the next one. Inhale, investigate. For me, it's elbows. Exhale, release. Inhale, investigate. For me, it's eyebrows. Exhale, release. Lengthen your exhale now. Soften as much as you can. Just because you soften on the exhale doesn't mean there isn't still tension. Send your attention out on the inhale. Inhale, attention. Exhale, release. You can even do parts of you that are inside. I can try and find my liver right now. Exhale, release. Two more breaths. Last breath. Inhale, find any tension. Exhale. Let's do 3 breaths together with the whole body. Deeply inhale through your nose. Find any tension you can find in your whole body. Hold your whole body in your attention and then exhale any tension as if you're creating a little cloud of smoke just outside your nose. 2 more breaths. Inhale, find any tension. Whole body is in your awareness. Soften your belly as you take that inhale. Exhale, keep your belly soft. Exhale the tension, whole body. Inhale last time, deeply inhale. Feel the edges of your body. Exhale, blow it out. Let your eyes gently flutter open. Bring your hands to your knees. Flip the palms towards the ceiling if they're not already there. And let's start our breath work. Let's do astronaut breath on your own count. You guys have all done this before. Let's do it on our own count. I was doing it today down at the beach where there's a crazy wind blowing. And I was doing 3, 5, 8. Inhale for the short count. Hold for the medium count. Exhale smoothly through your nose for the long count. Release, find that softness in your body. If you would like, you can sit back in your chair and release onto the back of your chair. Deeply inhale for the short count. Hold for the medium count. Exhale long, soft, release. Sink into your chair. Soften your toes, fingers, throat, nose, eyebrows, everything. Deeply inhale, short count. Hold for your medium count. Deeply exhale. Feel your body melting. You've got lots of time here, lots of time for the exhale. On your own breath, on your own rhythm now. Practice releasing all the tension. It's very hard to release all the tension. Your nervous system is in charge of creating tension in your whole body. And a few more rounds here. If you can, get really soft. Last round. How did you do? How did it go? Begin to wake yourself up a little bit. Open your eyes gently. Come back up to a full neutral posture if you've been back on your chair. Work your way towards that front part of the chair. Ground your feet again. And then let's go, nice slow sun salute. Inhale overhead. Big deep exhale, forward fold. Beautiful work, everyone. Inhale, half lift. Use your hands. Exhale, fold. Remember, that's your exhale. That's your softening part. Lengthen it. Inhale, right knee comes up to your chest. Investigate your own body. Exhale around your spine, forehead to your knee. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Place your ankles under your knees, hands on knees. This is a special sun salute that I've designed. Inhale, belly button forward. If there are parts of it you don't like or that don't feel right, you can change that. Exhale, belly button back. It's based on the traditional sun salutation that I teach to my students. Inhale, left knee in. Pull your shin bone in. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, long spine. Make space there in your spine and hold that space as you forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Beautiful work, everyone. Exhale, neutral. Let's go other side, a little tiny bit faster. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, dive forward. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Exhale, fold. I'm taking this time to work on my ebook and my online course. Inhale, knee up. And that online course is called Yoga Snacks. Fold. Inhale, long spine. And I'll be asking you guys to give me some testimonials. Exhale, neutral pose. I think all three of you that are on there have had feedback from your doctors. Inhale forward. Exhale back about how great this is for you. About the results that you've achieved, the patience that you have had. Inhale your right knee up. Exhale, curl. Deeply inhale, long spine. Exhale, end of the first sun salute, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral pose. Bring your heels back under your knees, take a breath. I'm going to take off my sweater because it's getting nice and warm in here. Here we go. Let's try and do the one with the lunges. I don't know if I can do it. You don't have to do it. You can do exactly what we just did. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Speeding up a little. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, either tuck your right knee in or turn. Long lunge. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale, long lunge. Exhale, come back to your seat. Hold your legs wide. You can do this also if you're just doing the seated version. Inhale, belly button forward. Exhale, belly button back. At first, I didn't want to do this and then put it on YouTube, but I'm over it. Inhale, either your left leg in or big inhale. And exhale, drop down. Big inhale, long spine. Exhale, come back to center, pop back on your chair if you're off of it, and exhale, forward fold. Big inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. We're halfway done. Other side, inhale overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, either left knee up or lunge to the left. Exhale, drop down, big lunge. Tuck your pelvis to help with your psoas. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to center, hold your knees wide, spread them if you want to. Big exhale. Neutral pose if you don't want to be doing legs apart. Inhale, belly button forward. Push on your legs if you've got them open. Exhale, belly button back. Inhale, either pull your right knee up or lunge, hold on to your chair. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. One more big breath in. Remember, you can do this in the chair. Deeply inhale. I only come off the chair because I want a big stretch in my psoas. Exhale, fold forward. Big inhale. Big exhale. That's the thing about yoga. It needs to be very flexible so that you adjust it. Deeply inhale overhead. Exhale neutral. So that you adjust it for your practice and your body. I'm going to come into our version with a half chair. So stand up and face your chair if you want to. Deeply inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, full. Hands on the chair. Inhale, half spine. Use your hands here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. If you're doing the seated version, pull your right knee in. Exhale, blow into that back ankle. Big inhale. Exhale, firm up your hands on the chair. I'm on a rocking chair, so I'm going to be super careful. Exhale, downward facing dog on the chair. Lean into your armpit. Inhale, ripple forward. We'll see how this goes. Ripple forward either to a half lift or an upward facing dog. I did it. I can feel my chair slipping though. Exhale, back. Inhale, we're working the right foot this time. If you're seated, it's the left foot. But if we're working the right foot by standing, inhale it forward. Exhale, drop down into your back heel, your left heel. Big inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Big inhale, long spine. Make space. Use your belly. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Inhale up. That same long spine and exhale neutral. Spread your toes on the floor. Remember what it feels like to have soft, open toes, and the tops of your feet are soft and open too. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Use your fingers, use your arms, light up your shoulders. Exhale, fold. We're working the left side now. So step your left foot back, deeply inhale. Pull your left foot in if you're sitting in the chair. Exhale, drop down, left heel towards the floor. Stretch your calves. I'm really feeling this in a beneficial way. Deeply inhale. You got to do it almost every day. Deeply inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Downward facing dog on the chair. Inhale, lift your chest. I'm not going to do that same thing I just did. It's a little too scary. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. My fingers are spread on my chair. I have absolutely no memory of what leg we're doing. Oh, I do, left leg. So if you're doing the stand-up version, bring your left leg forward, deeply inhale. You're in the chair, your right knee snuggled in. Exhale, push into your right ankle. Big inhale. Long spine, exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, neutral. Take a breath. Congratulations, you made it through 3. Here we go, 4th one. I'm getting rid of my chair just temporarily. I know you can't see a lot of me, but this is what we got. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Place your hands on your legs. Use those arm muscles to lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. You can be doing this in the chair as well. That same one we just did. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Let's do one more here. I talk too much. Inhale. Exhale, resting pose. Spread your fingers on the floor if you're doing downward facing dog. If you're in the chair, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, upward facing dog or half lift. Or cow pose if you're seated. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes between right hand back into your lunge. Exhale, drop down. Big lunge here, left psoas, deeply inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward and forward fold. Everybody forward fold. Big inhale. Don't worry if you don't want to do this standing one. You get all the same benefits from all of the variations. Deeply inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, neutral pose. Do the left side. Inhale, overhead. Lift your chest, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back or snuggle your left foot into your chest. Deeply exhale. Deeply inhale. Take an extra breath here. Exhale long, deep. Big inhale. Long spine. Exhale. Resting pose, neutral pose, downward facing dog on the floor. Downward facing dog if you're still doing version number 3. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Right foot moves between your hands. Big breath in, big breath out. Big inhale. Long spine. Exhale. Step your foot forward and forward fold. Everybody forward folds here. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Up we go. Up we go to mountain pose. Exhale, neutral. Feel neutral here. What does it feel like? Can you find that same softness that you had in the chair? Let your attention just circulate through your body. What is hard? What is soft? For me, I'm trying to keep my fingers soft, my toes soft mostly. My insteps are a little bit energized just to keep me on the ground. Got a little bit of energy going up my legs, especially the inner legs. My belly's a little bit alive. I'm consciously softening my shoulders and sending them back a little bit. Take a deep breath here. New normal. Soften what you can. We walk around in a state of over-arousal, over-sympathetic tone. One more breath here. Try to get parasympathetic. Rest and digest. Okay, let's rejoin our chair. Grab my rocking chair, bring it back here. Okay, spread your feet underneath your knees. Wiggle anything out. Take any little sympathetic movements that you need here. Let's go back over what we did yesterday. We did a little bit of footwork. So yesterday we did erasing the plane. That's kind of some of the moves that I do in the airport between flights. So lift your right foot into Barbie foot and then bring it down to the ground, and left foot into Barbie foot. So Barbie foot is like a floint. You are flexing your toes and pointing your instep. So it's as if you're wearing a high heel shoe on one side and then on the other. And push your shin bone forward as you come up. Really go into that. You'll feel, I get a little cramp there after a while. Push your shin bone towards me and then release your ankle to the floor. Just a simple move. Push your other shin bone towards me. You have to push into the floor with your toe as well. But this really changes this exercise from something that you can do without really working too hard at it. I can lift my heel, but consciously lift your heel, push your shin bone and the top of your foot towards me, and then drop it back to the floor. Keep your breath long. Your eyes closed if you can. Last couple of breaths, working the feet. Feet are very affected by the airplane. Nervous system in the feet really manifests itself in the feet. Okay, if you can, I don't know if I can, flutter kick your feet in front of you, either one leg at a time, which is probably more doable for me, or both legs. Flap your knees, flap your ankles, flap your shoulders. Take a breath. Work a little bit on your neck and your shoulders, because the nervous system does work up here, right? Vagus nerve comes right up here. So let's take a little bit of a massage. Massaging the side of your neck. I've been rubbing juniper oil on the side of my neck for the last 3 days since I got here. I also found a huge stash of oregano growing in my mom's garden. So I've been drinking oregano tea. Last couple of breaths. It's very hard to talk and do this. Massage the back of your neck as well. Those little muscles that come up along the back of your spine. And then drop your hands to your knees. Spread your fingers. And let's do a little bit of neck work here. We're going to do seated cat-cow. Inhale forward. Lift and open your throat. Stretch your throat. This is not compressing the back of your neck. If you feel the vertebrae at the back of your neck crunching together, then don't do this as far. If you can lift your chin to get the stretch at the back of your neck, it's a different movement than dropping your neck back. Drop your shoulders down, lift your chin. You may not be able to go very far. Hopefully you might get a little stretch here. And then exhale. This is more the important part. Exhale, bring your chin into this little divot, this little thing at the base of your throat, and squeeze your chin in there. Come back into a cat pose. Pull your belly button towards the back of the chair. So we're just doing regular cat pose, cat-cow. So this is cow. Inhale forward, open your throat. Exhale back, close your throat. I also bring my jaw into this. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So I bring my jaw into this. I push my jaw down using the muscles of your jaw. Couple more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This might make you want to cough. That's awesome. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And now come to neutral. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to turn our head to the side. This is a little weird. Turn your head. Let's say I'm going to turn mine to the right side. Take a cat pose, pull back, pull your chin down towards your right side. So we're not bringing our chin directly down. We're bringing it sort of towards the shoulder. We're massaging different part of the thyroid and the throat. So inhale up, you're still looking a little bit right. Exhale back. Watch your neck and back, it'll feel different. Take it very slow and easy if you feel any weird stuff popping. Couple more. So we're doing cat-cow looking to the right. Just very slow, not as big as you're used to in the middle. Change, look over the left, and then cat-cow looking left. It's as if you're doing cat-cow, but there's something really interesting happening on your left side. So you're trying to keep doing cat-cow, but you're also looking at this thing on your left side that's happening. You have to look over there. Keep the breath. Exhale, squeeze. I can feel my collarbone underneath my chin. Last time. We're getting a different kind of squeeze and soak on the thyroid and the muscles of your neck and your vagus nerve. Take a breath here in neutral. Turn your head side to side. And let's go along those same lines. Let's do, what do I call it? Snail pose. Bring your right hand up and over your head. Spread your fingertips. Look into your right elbow. Take an inhale. Let your right elbow draw a line up towards the sky. Use your belly muscles here. And then exhale, curl. Curl your right elbow towards your lap, being very careful because this is a different and new stretch in the neck, and I can definitely feel it. Let's take a few more. Deeply inhale, open. Deeply exhale. Close up like a snail. I should probably call this fern pose because I feel like it's more like a fern than a snail. But anyway, exhale, pull your elbow down. You'll see this is the same movement we just did in cat-cow. You're kind of looking to the right. Come up, release, shake your head and shoulders. Same thing, other side. Left arm comes up and over the head. Look into your left elbow. So you're basically placing your nose in on your left bicep. Inhale, lift your elbow towards the sky. This is one of those poses, it's really hard to talk and do it. Exhale, pull your elbow towards your left. Couple more times. Inhale up. Exhale back. Notice the difference between the two sides. That's part of the yoga journey, is learning to feel your body. Inhale, overhead. Last one. Pull your elbow into your lap. Release. Rock your head side to side. Do some shoulder moves. Let's do a few kayaks for the shoulders. So come far forward in your chair. Kayak backwards. Remember, this is with your shoulders, not your elbows and not your wrists. Just your shoulders, drawing circles on the wall. And then kayak forward. Sometimes we do it with our elbows and our wrists, but today I want to keep the focus up here in the shoulder girdle and around the neck. So 2 more breaths. Come back to center. Inhale your hands overhead. Grab your right wrist with your left hand and go all the way over to the left side. Take a deep inhale. My feet are very, very firm on the carpet in front of me. Deep inhale. Breathe into your right ribs, right shoulder blade. Exhale. Take another little side bend to the left, stretching out the right side of your body. 1 more breath. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Deeply inhale. Exhale. Forward fold, everyone. Come back to center, forward fold. Take this delicious forward fold, softening everything. Breathe. Soften the back of your body. Soften the muscles of your back. Take one more big breath here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Can you soften everything up here, just like we did at the beginning? Let's take one more breath and forward fold. Soften your toes, fingertips, ankles, knees, behind the knees, everything. Soften as much as you can. And then come on up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Pull over to the right side. Now you might have to bring, or you will have to bring, your ankles back under your knees. This is our sturdy, neutral posture. My ankles are directly under my knees. My toes are spread on the floor. I'm connected to the earth outside. The earth right underneath me. Deeply inhale. If you want, you can look under your left bicep and deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Fold a little bit to the right. That tender skin of your underarms that you feel when you're doing that downward dog on the chair, same skin, same fascia. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Big inhale. Come back to center. Extend your legs in front of you. Forward fold. Keep it soft. Notice what's happening in your arms, back, shoulders, neck. One more breath here. Big exhale. Gently come back up to seated. We'll do our last thing for our neck. Take your right hand up and over and gently pull or allow to fall your right ear towards your right shoulder. Really gentle here. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Let your left fingers drop off your lap and move towards the floor. Imagine someone is pulling on your fingers. If you have someone there, they can pull on your fingers. That's something that little children can do. Gently pull on your finger. Or dogs. I don't know if that would work for dogs. Anyway, pull on the left fingers. Let them, if we don't have anybody around, I'm not going to touch anybody for 14 days. That's really interesting. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Release. Release the stretch. Bring your head back up to center. Notice what's happening on that side of your neck. Bring your left fingertips over the right side of your head and spread them and pull or allow your left ear to fall towards your left shoulder, keeping everything as soft as you can. The only thing that's working here is your belly is holding you up a little bit and your right fingertips are pulling towards the floor. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Soften everything except your belly holding you up and your fingers pulling down towards the floor as if you had someone helping you, pulling towards the floor. Okay. Release. Come to center. Kayak a little bit, boat back and forth. Move to the back of your chair so that you can feel the chair at the back of your knee. Turn your palms towards the sky. Connect your feet again to the earth. Remember what you visualize. I'm visualizing the carpet. My eyes are closed, so I don't see any of it, but I feel it. I visualize the carpet, the wooden floor, the plywood, the structure of the building, and then the earth below it. And I'm connected to the earth. And now with your next exhale, deepen your exhale, lengthen your exhale, and take as long an exhale as you can. And with your next exhale, let that wave of softness come back over your body. We did some work, and now we're doing some more rest. Each breath is like that. Each deep exhale ripples through your body. Can be from head to toe or toe to head, whichever you like, or even from the center out if you like. That's a little more complicated for me to envision, but it can work. Each one is a big, deep exhale and a softening of the body, softening of the mind. You can feel your fingertips tingling. Feel the toe tips tingling, increased blood supply. We opened up all the channels there. Take a few more breaths. Softening. You can lean back in your chair if you like. One thing I always notice here, I always notice my lips gently tingling. Blood flow increases to my face, especially with neck work. The heart is below the face. We need to get the neck all softened and juiced up so that lots of blood comes to the brain and your face. Continue to soften. A few more breaths. And now begin to let your eyes open gently, keeping that softness in the body and keeping the softness in your mind, your thoughts. Keep them soft, undisconnected, unconcerned. This idea of concern is really something that's interesting for me right now. What do we have to be concerned about? See if you can stay unconcerned, just for a few more breaths. Where does it help to be concerned? When and where? Smile your face a little bit. Wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. My chair keeps clanking. Okay, thanks everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.